Welcome to the next episode of my vlog. This is the most passionate show on YouTube about taxes, taxpayer rights, and the IRS. This show is for people who want to learn a little bit more about what to do when you get on the wrong side of the IRS. We talk about tax issues and specifically about kind of taxpayer rights and strategies people have when they run into trouble with the IRS. This is what I do in my day job, and I just kind of decided to make a little bit of a hobby out of vlogging on this subject. I know there's a lot of bad information out there, both on the internet, both kind of general posts by people who don't know what they're talking about, or are trying to sell people bad information, which happens a lot. And sometimes even from professionals who kind of stretch the truth, unfortunately. So this is a place for people to get some solid information. They're not paying for it. It's free. It's a hobby because I wanted to do something a little bit fun. So there's not going to be a whole lot of editing here. It's just kind of, we're going to run it. It's going to go. And it's going to be good information, but the production quality is going to be kind of limited to some fade ins and some fade outs and some other stuff like that. But the content's going to be good. As you can see, I'm shooting from my home office. So that's just kind of the situation. I am in my work clothes. I tend to do it after work though. So there's that. Yeah, you can see that we're not faking this. So I will call him back right in a minute. That's one of my other friends, Steve. You might see him on here actually. We were just setting something up for a share for some continuing education that we're going to do. But this value that we're going to talk about today is professionalism and why that's so important to my core values and the core values of my firm. So the reason that that's important, and that's why why you actually see the suit. In my personal life, I lounge around like everybody else. He will, let me just message him quickly and then I'll get back to this. But like I said, we're not lying about this being just kind of on the fly and whatever happens, happens. But the reason that's part of it, I do this with clients too. We don't answer phone calls during meetings. When we're doing something, we're doing it and we get back to people. It's why I wear a suit to work. And then, because one of the things I find is, I'm in the edge of rural Maine. And a lot of sometimes people, when they first meet me, are a little kind of off put by the suit. But the reality of some of the work I do is that, it's, you want someone who looks impressive, and there is the dynamic in kind of less urban America of people kind of being off put by that. But if I'm going to walk into an IRS office or go talk to someone's senator about how the IRS isn't following protocol, they want someone in a suit to do that. If I'm going to go and help somebody get their wage garnishment released to the bank and explain to the bank that it's all set, they want someone in a suit doing that. They may not think they do. They may think it doesn't matter, but it's been my experience that wearing a suit gets things done for my clients. It's not my background. I much preferred military uniforms when I was younger. I think that there's a lot of people in fancy clothes who don't treat other people right, but it's why I do it isn't about that. It's about that commitment to my clients. And if I can get a slight edge for them in getting a great result, and that involves dressing up, I'm going to do that. It also kind of connects back to all our other core values, like I said, professionalism. That we're going to do everything possible for our clients, whether that's dressing up like this, whether it's not answering calls during something so that they know that we're really there with them and they're our top priority, whether it's the continuing education that I've talked about or teaching continuing education or, taking grad classes just because, we don't need to, nobody makes us, but, everybody who works for me is going to do more than or more continuing education than they need to, and they're going to go above and beyond because that's, we want to be some of the best at what we do, and we want to work with the best, and we want to dress like the best. And that doesn't necessarily fit everybody, but for our right client who understands the value of that, they're gonna immediately see why that's important. So that's our little reflection on professionalism for today, and we'll have another one of our core values coming up soon, and you'll see that probably. You might see it today, or yeah, you'll see that one today. It'll come out. These are coming out in a stream, and then we're going to keep doing some more videos over time. So as always, if you've got any questions or anything, or a tax question, comment down below, and you can email me as well. And as soon as I see that, I will get a response out to you within a week about that question. Maybe we'll even turn it into an interview with someone if it's kind of a special question or a subset. We know that when you end up having a tax problem, you want information quick, so we'll respond to that. And if for some reason we don't see it, just ping us again, and we'll do it. We want to engage with you, and we want to get your real life questions. And because of that, we'll pump these out quick for you. That's all, and hope you guys have a great day.